here from Choose to Explore, where we show you how to see the world
and save $1.
Yes, so this time I'm here in Paris with my mom, and we flew here from Newark all the way to Paris Orly Airport with French Bee Airlines, who we are fortunate to be partnering with for this trip. Now, French Bee Airlines is an affordable and comfortable airline, and they're even more affordable when you avoid flying to Paris in late summer and late December. So we're here during the shoulder season in October, and flights round trip for our dates are around $530 per person. So right off the plane, right after we got through customs, we went straight to the trains, and it was pretty easy to find, right?
Very easy to navigate.
Yes, so there were lots of signs, easy to direct you straight to the train that you need. So we actually took the T7, and then from the T7, we took it all the way to the last stop, and then we transferred to the M7. Now, both of these were very easy to navigate. The M7 is like their underground subway. The T7 is more of an above ground trolley system. And each of these rides were about $2.10 each, and they have the kiosk right there at the stations for you to purchase your tickets. So now we're here at our Airbnb, and it's a really cozy little space in Paris. If you're thinking about Paris, think about New York City, tiny spaces. If you stay a little bit outside of the main areas where there's a lot of tourist attractions, you can actually get a better deal. So we're here for 3 nights, and it's costing us $600. Now, I've seen places that are double that, closer to other attractions, but the good thing about this place is that it's very easy to get to different places on the train. So
it had walkability, a lot of little cafes outside, and inside is really cute, very quaint.
Yes, so as soon as you walk in, you'll see the kitchen area, the living room area, the work area, all in one.
Right here.
All in one. And then you move to the side. There's kind of like a half wall, and then you see the bed, and then there's also the bathroom as well. The bathroom has kind of elevated ceilings, but it's really light and airy in here. Lots of great lighting, and nice windows, and it's all very cute. So now we're just settling in, and we're about to head to the Louvre to see the Mona Lisa, so come along with us. All right, so we are on our way to the Louvre, and it would be about a 15-minute ride on the M7 or about a half-hour walk from our Airbnb. My mom decided she wanted to come out and see Petit, so we are walking the streets of Paris. So we're heading to the Louvre. So it's a very quaint and walkable city, but I will say that the sidewalks are kind of narrow, and also the streets are a little bit confusing because there's circular streets, there's triangular streets, the streets cut up in places that I wouldn't necessarily think that they would, so you just have to pay very close attention to your directions as you're walking around. So on our way to the Louvre, we actually made a pit stop at the Happy Cafe, and the guy there is super happy. He's super friendly, and for 17 euros, we got the glazed donut, I got a croissant, and we got 2 iced coffees. The croissant was really delicious, so I'm already excited about trying all the croissants in Paris. And my mom really liked her donut. She said it was not too sweet and just the perfect thing for right now to hold her. So, headed to the Louvre now. So we made it to the Louvre, and first thing we did was we entered through the pyramid entrance at 6 o'clock, which was our timed entrance time. We actually bought our tickets online for 17 euros per person. And the good thing about coming on Fridays is that they're open later. So they're open until 9:45 tonight, so there's plenty of time to explore. So as soon as we came in, we went through security, and then we went down to level -1, and that's where they scan your tickets. And then after we went through and had our tickets scanned, the first thing we wanted to see was what?
Mona Lisa.
Yes, so we got to level 1, and she's actually located in room 711. So there were a lot of people there to go see the Mona Lisa, but thankfully we were able to go see and get a little bit closer as well. So that was great. There's so many other things to see throughout the Louvre. There's huge, massive paintings. The ceilings are incredibly decorated and designed, and it's just amazing to see. So definitely come check it out. All right, so we're just continuing on through the Louvre, and we're going through different eras and different regions. We've ventured through Italy, Egypt, We've seen a lot of different times, a lot of different sculptures and paintings, and we've been here for about 3 hours so far, and there's still so much more to see. But 3 hours is really a good amount of time to check out, just enough. So we just left the Louvre and we took the M1 to the M6, which cost us about $2.10 each for both of those rides. And now we are heading to dinner. And lucky for us, on our train ride, we actually saw the Eiffel Tower. And as we're walking to dinner, we're still seeing views of the Eiffel Tower, and it's just so gorgeous. So it's great to be in Paris. Okay, so we just had dinner at Firmine, which was a really, really cute restaurant that had pizza and pastas. My mom and we actually ended up getting the same exact order. We got the Four Seasons pizza, and tell me about it, Ma.
It was excellent. It had zucchini, eggplant, a lot of fresh roasted veggies. It was so delicious. The crust was amazing, nice and soft and fresh. It was just perfect.
Yes, yes, yes. And it was just a really cute area, really close to the Eiffel Tower. So I definitely recommend. Our total came out to about 60 euros total. So
I enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Great spot. All right, and now that we had dinner, it's time to head home because we have a big day tomorrow and a lot planned. All right, good morning, good morning. It is day 2 here in Paris. We have a lot of sightseeing and eating to do today. We're actually heading to a very special Black Paris tour right now, so you don't want to miss it. So we just finished with the Black Paris tour, which we started off at Café Laduree, where we had a great history lesson over croissants and coffee. And after that, we made our way over to the Arc de Triomphe, which is a huge 4-legged arc that represents all of the French triumphs. And we also got to see the name of the only Black general that was honored with his name on that arc. We also learned how Paris is named after the strongest African water goddess. And also we learned about the first Black European composer, as well as the first Black woman millionaire in Paris. We also saw the oldest monument in Paris, which is actually an African obelisk. So this was just a really great tour, and we saw so much more than that as well. I highly recommend that you take it if you're in Paris. It's definitely worth it. Okay, so now we're at Sacre Coeur, and it's going to be amazing views, but first we had to make a stop for some snacks. So my mom, she got a baguette, and I, of course, got a crepe, and it had Nutella and banana, and it was so good. And now we're headed up to see the views. So, Mom, where are we now?
That's so cool.
Yes. I was trying to go all the way up, but I don't think we're going to make it all the way up. You see it all the way up there? We already went up like quite a few steps, and that was kind of more than enough for us. But the views are really pretty here. It looks beautiful. You should come check it out for yourself. We just got back from the Papilles, which is a speakeasy, and it looks like a convenience store from the outside. And then as soon as you walk in, you have to kind of figure out how to enter. But I'm not going to tell you how to enter. That's a part of the fun. We had 1 drink each. I had the agave power, and my mom had the bisonnade bissap. Both of these drinks were pretty sweet and fruity, and we'd highly recommend. They were 14 euros each.
So hey guys, we're here at Chez Ming, and I ordered the scallops and ginger with noodles, and Livy got the pad thai. And I'm so excited because we're sitting outside in Paris, and right behind me, I don't know if you can see it back there, but the Eiffel Tower is right there. I feel like I can turn around and just touch it. I'm so excited, guys.
And at the top of the hour, every hour for 5 minutes, it'll sparkle, so that was really cute to see too. Good morning, good morning. It is day 3 in Paris. And of course, we're gonna have to have a nice little Paris picnic. But the Paris picnics that we saw were about $160. And I think we could do it for cheaper, but I'm not sure. We're gonna do it ourselves and see what we can get, see what we can find around the city. But before that, we're gonna have to have breakfast, and we're also just gonna explore more of Paris throughout the day, so stay tuned. Alright, so we just stumbled upon a really cute cafe. It's called, it's on the screen, it's by Darius, and it was really, really good. So I've never had a savory waffle before, but let me tell you, it was really delicious. So mine had feta cheese on it, hummus, and roasted vegetables. And what did you have, Mom?
Mine had goat cheese, pear, honey, and walnuts.
Yeah, so it's very delicious. We both got coffees as well to go with it, and I highly recommend you check this place out.
Very good.
It was so good, so delicious. Highly recommend coming there for your waffles. They have savory and sweet options. We just got our macarons from Laduree, and it's a really cute boutique kind of a place. Everything looks really fancy and pretty, and lots of cute little different macaroons, different flavors, and they have other desserts as well. We got 4 macarons for our picnic later that we'll be trying them out during that, so stay tuned.
Bonjour.
So now we're here at Petit Palais. That's not how you say it in French, but I'm just gonna say it in English because I don't want to offend anybody. But this is a free art museum, and there's so many really nice pieces to see. There's huge paintings. There's a lot of sculptures throughout the museum, and you can also go outside to the garden, which has some sort of a rainforest
effect.
It's a rainforest effect. There's like a lot of greenery. There's bubbles coming out of the water areas. There's mist. It's very interesting. There's animal sounds. And there's also a cute cafe that you can grab, probably a croissant and some coffee here too. So it's a really great place to hang out, and it's free. So next up, we took the Metro M1 from the Petit Palais to one of the most famous gardens that's nearby the Louvre, and we walked right on up to the YSL Cafe, which is a really cute walk-up cafe that's next to the YSL store. And I got a hot coffee, my mom got a cold coffee, and it's a nice little way to feel expensive in Paris. And then afterwards we walked right to one of the most famous gardens in Paris, and there's lots of art here, there's lots of greenery here. There's also a big kind of a lake here where they're doing sailing, and you can rent a sail for €5 for 30 minutes, and it's really reminded me of Stuart Little, so it's really a cute place to come and hang out. Alright, now we're heading towards the Eiffel Tower so we can have a nice little picnic. So we're getting on the RERC, which is a different kind of a train than what we've been taking so far. It looks like it's a double-decker, larger train, and they come less frequently, so let's get on. Okay guys, when you are taking this RERC, hold on to your ticket because you're gonna need it when you get out. I did not know that. Luckily there was somebody nice who swiped me through, so I don't know. I don't think I did it right, but keep your tickets on you. Alright, so the first thing we got for our picnic are some nice white flowers. We got a nice little bouquet from this floral shop that's right up the street from Chez Ming, actually. So they were only €10, and they had a wide assortment of flower options, and we were able to customize our bouquet ourselves. So really cute, almost ready for a picnic. Alright, so we found a nice little grocery store. I think it's called Firmine. We only spent €13, and we're heading to the Eiffel Tower to find a great spot. So we made it to our Eiffel Tower picnic. We got all of our treats that we wanted with us, and for only about $40 we have our picnic with our baguette, our grapes, our cheese, our drinks, our macaroons, orange Gina, water. So I think we did good. now it's time to try the macarons. I got the rose flavored, and what did you get?
Marie Antoinette.
All right, so let's try it. See what we think. Cheers. I like it. The rose, it tastes very much like a rose petal, but sweet and delicate. I like it a lot, and it's nice and creamy in the middle.
It's weird. It tastes a little like Fruit Loops.
Is that a good thing?
It's good.
Okay, highly recommend. All right, Eiffel Tower picnic accomplished. Now we want to get even closer to the Eiffel Tower. We're gonna see if we can go inside and go all the way up. So let's see. All right, so we just visited the Eiffel Tower. We first had to wait in line for about 30 minutes, and then we paid for our tickets, which were 18 euros per person. And then we went through security, and then we took the elevators up to as far as high as we could. The very top was actually closed because there were too many people up there. But we got to, I think, the second level, and that was really high. We could see all of Paris up there.
Beautiful.
It was so nice. And then it dawned on us that we're in France and we haven't had any French fries. So we ordered a basket of frites, as they call them here, and they were good. That was for 5 euros, and we ate them in the Eiffel Tower. And then on the way down, you have the option to walk down for 10 minutes all the way down the stairs, or you can wait in line for the elevator down, and we took the elevator down.
I wanted to take the stairs.
Now we're heading to a speakeasy, so come along with us. Alright, so now we're leaving Candelaria, and we had some great tacos. My mom had tacos, I had a quesadilla, and don't tell anybody, but we also had drinks because it's a speakeasy. So, so in the back, once you go through the white door in the back, it turns into a totally different vibe, and we each had 2 different drinks. My drink was more of a watermelon kind of a drink, and my mom's drink was more lavender and pineapple. And these drinks here, they were not as sweet as the ones from the speakeasy we went to yesterday, but still really good. And it was just a really great vibe in there. They were playing a lot of Bad Bunny, and it was really nice and cozy in there. Good morning, good morning. It is our 4th and final day here in Paris. Last night after the speakeasy, we went straight to our Airbnb, got some rest, and this morning we slept in. So now we're gonna be heading to brunch and then to the airport. So check out our last morning. So we ended up having brunch at Papilles, which is a really cute little spot that's right up the street from our Airbnb. And it was very tight and cozy again. Most places in Paris are very small. A lot of the tables are very close to each other, but the food was pretty good. So I ended up getting a sweet pancake, and it had grapes on it, it had apples and pears on it. And my mom had a savory pancake, which had eggs and bacon on it, and she really enjoyed it. I had an Americano and she had a cappuccino, and we had a really great breakfast to end our time here in Paris. So now here we are in the airport. We took the metro to the T, and we're here at Orly Paris Airport, and it's time to go back home, unfortunately. But we had a really great time here, really great trip, and there's so much more things to see and do in Paris. And if you want any more of our top recommendations, please check out the Explore Paris travel guide that we have linked in the description below. See you next time.